If anyone's on calcium supplements, don't take them. Let me show you why. Bones are not made of calcium. They're made of 12 minerals, which is boron, calcium, chromium. You know, chromium helps get those blood sugars right. Iron, magnesium, manganese, potassium and phosphorus, selenium, sulfur, silica, zinc. There's your 12 minerals. That's what your bones are made up of. And 64 trace minerals. The pharmaceutical companies, they make all these drugs, then they've got another section. Guess what's in another section? Vitamins and minerals. And there's not a big stockpile of vegetables out in the backyard that they're making them from. They're in a form that your body can't have.
Do you ever feel a dull ache in your joints and reach for a supplement bottle, hoping it'll fix everything? Maybe your doctor recommended it, promising it would strengthen your bones and keep you healthy. But what if I told you those very supplements could be making things worse?
When you take calcium supplements into your body, you get an overload of calcium, the body goes, whoa, and it shuts down the adrenal glands to hold on to magnesium to try and get the balance. And the effect of that is to cause the kidneys to release potassium and sodium. You get this huge imbalance.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill is here to uncover the truth Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. Recent studies show that excessive calcium supplements can throw off your body's natural balance, increasing the risk of fractures and actually weakening your bones.
Taking a calcium supplement is not going to improve your bone strength at all. Most doctors think, evidently, that your bones are just 80 or 90% calcium, and so to make your bones stronger, you need to take this calcium supplement. That can increase your bone density, but bone density is not the same thing as bone strength. To increase your bone strength, you have to first realize that your bones are 50% protein. Half your bone weight is protein. And then the other half is all the other minerals and things in your bones. Carnivore is excellent. You want to be eating plenty of collagen building blocks, collagen precursors, the cartilage on the end of chicken bones, little chewy things in chicken wings, the gristle in your steak, the membrane on the back of your ribs, the skin of the fish, the little membrane inside of a boiled egg. You know, you can peel that off. All these things have literally those things are the best collagen supplements on the planet. And they're free. Most people throw them away.
That's right. The pills you're trusting to help might be slowly damaging your bones instead. In this video, Dr. O'Neill will expose why these common supplements could be harming your health and reveal what truly works to protect your bones for the long haul.
It doesn't help. Calcium hardens cement. It does not harden bones. But what it can do is harden your tissues. It can build up on your arteries. It can actually contribute to calcium deposits in your kidneys, in your gall bladder, even build up on the eyes.
If we talk about bones, most people immediately think of calcium. But here's the thing. Bones are far more complex than just being calcium-filled structures.
Minerals. So it's not rocket science that the bones don't need calcium. They need the balance of minerals, because bones aren't made of just calcium. Dr. Robert Thompson, he says the clearest indicator of a creator God is seawater, because seawater has the exact same mineral balance and proportion as is found in the bones.
Studies suggest that magnesium and phosphorus, for instance, are just as important for bone density as calcium, and without them, calcium can't be properly absorbed.
States that the life of the flesh is in the blood. So let me give you the story of a girl named Helen who came to us with osteoporosis. She said, the doctor says I should go on this drug. I said, if you Google that drug, you will find that it will not do a lot to strengthen your bones, and it does have side effects, as every drug.
Pharmaceutical companies know this, but you won't hear them mention it. They've turned calcium supplements into a multi-billion-dollar industry, banking on the idea that people will keep buying more, thinking they're safeguarding their health.
So what do bones need, students? Definitely not calcium supplements. That's another deception. And in the book, The Calcium Lie by Dr. Robert Thompson, he talks about the calcium lie, talks about the fat lie, talks about the cholesterol lie. Whew. And when we read the Bible and realize that that great dragon, that old deceiver, the devil and Satan, which has deceived the whole world. So, it's not rocket science really, is it? What do our bones need? That. So if you've got calcium supplements, the best thing you can do with them is put them in the bin.
Yet the truth is, many of these supplements don't deliver the benefits they promise. In fact, some studies have found that supplements can actually be less effective than getting these nutrients naturally from food sources like leafy greens, nuts, and seeds. So what's the secret to truly strong bones?
Ease your body back into it. There is another place that you will get minerals in this proportion, and it's dark green, leafy vegetables. Every day we should have them. We have a percentage of our guests are nurses that work in aged care, and they said in aged care every patient has a big calcium supplement tablet they have to take every day. And I said, how many of them have osteoporosis? What's the answer? All of them. Is it working? No.
It's not just about popping pills, there's a lot more beneath the surface. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and broccoli, for example, pack a punch not just with calcium, but with magnesium, phosphorus, and vitamin K, essential nutrients your bones rely on for strength and structure. Research shows that people with higher magnesium intake have 2 to 3% greater bone density than those with lower levels.
We should be eating dark green leafy vegetables every day. They're very high in minerals. The problem today is many vegetables are grown in devitalized soil, so it's important to have organic. Organic fruits and vegetables are grown in soil that's been fed with minerals. They have compost in it, which has the microbes in it to access the minerals.
Magnesium is key because it regulates calcium transport, ensuring your bones get the right amount to stay strong without calcifying in soft tissues, which can happen with excessive supplementation. Now let's talk about an overlooked component, salt.
You get this huge imbalance. What is the best way to strengthen your bones? Take the minerals that your bones are made up of. Where do you find it? In the most perfect proportion. Seawater. Now, I'm not suggesting you go and drink seawater. All you need to do is take the 2 salts that have the minerals in their right balance, which is Celtic salt and Himalayan salt. How much do you take? I take a crystal every glass of water, and I generously sprinkle it on my food. If you're not used to salt, go lightly. I would have a very tiny crystal twice a day. After a couple of days, 3 times a day. You've got to ease your body back into it.
Ever heard of Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt? While table salt is highly processed and stripped of minerals, unrefined salts retain trace elements like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, which are vital for bone health.
If the salt hath lost its savour, how does salt lose its savour? I'd like to suggest that the table salt has lost its savour because it's only 2 minerals. So throw your calcium supplements out, and the money that you usually use to buy calcium supplements.
Another study highlighted that regular intake of magnesium-rich foods or supplements can lower the risk of fractures by up to 27%. By swapping your table salt for a mineral-rich variety, you could help keep your bones in better shape over the long run. Although it's not a quick fix, every bit of these trace minerals can support your overall bone integrity. Then there's the sun, which plays a critical role in bone health.
And you might be surprised to see that the first thing I'm going to draw is the sun. So why am I drawing a sun when we're talking about bones? Well, the ultraviolet rays from the sun hit the skin. And when they hit the skin, they convert a form of cholesterol to vitamin D. What's converted to vitamin D? Cholesterol. It's a very important lipid in the human body, is cholesterol. Dr. Malcolm Kendrick said For the first time, normal levels of a normal vital body substance is being called a disease. What's that? Cholesterol.
Vitamin D, synthesized through skin exposure to sunlight, is the gatekeeper for calcium absorption. A staggering 41.6% of people in the U.S. are vitamin D deficient, which directly impacts bone strength.
Vitamin D is also being hailed today as the anti-cancer vitamin. In fact, the research is showing that it can stop cancer in its tracks and even convert the cell back to a healthy cell. That's quite remarkable. So your bones need for you to be having...
Without enough vitamin D, calcium remains in your bloodstream rather than getting absorbed into your bones, where it's needed most. That's why experts recommend getting about 10 to 30 minutes of midday sunlight several times a week. Another aspect that many people often ignore is how crucial specific exercises and lifestyle habits are for maintaining strong bones.
Down the hills every day gives them strong muscles. When you exercise, you not only strengthen your muscles, you're strengthening your bones. The blood supply increases to the bones. And remember, Leviticus 17:11 states that the life of the flesh is in the blood.
It's not just about popping supplements and hoping for the best. The right activities and good rest can make a significant difference.
The bones. Strength comes by exercise. The most powerful exercise is the exercise that defies gravity. That's your rebounding, or your trampoline. So start rebounding every day. Every time you leap up, your bones and your muscles are getting strengthened. You hit the mat, they strengthen. You go up again, they...
Research indicates that rebounding generates a unique type of impact that stimulates bone-forming cells and improves bone density. It's easier on the joints compared to high-impact activities like running, making it a great option for strengthening bones without unnecessary strain. High-impact exercises such as jogging, dancing, and skipping rope also play a crucial role in bone health. These activities create forces that encourage your bones to become stronger. Strength training is another essential component of a bone-healthy routine.
And you hit the mat, they strengthen. You go up again, they strengthen. So defying gravity strengthens bones. Strength comes by exercise. Push-ups. Everyone should do push-ups every day. Have you done your push-ups today? Ladies, you can do your push-ups on your knees. If you can't get on the knees, you can do push-ups against the wall or against the bench. You're defying gravity every time you push back. That strengthens the bones.
Lifting weights or using resistance bands builds muscle, which supports and reinforces your bones. Exercises like squats, lunges, and deadlifts target major muscle groups and bones, promoting bone density. Sleep is another often overlooked factor in maintaining bone health. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormones essential for bone repair and maintenance. Insufficient rest can disrupt this natural process. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. To improve sleep, create a conducive environment. Keep your room dark, cool, and quiet, and stick to a consistent sleep schedule.
So it is not hard to overcome osteoporosis. Stop the things that are leaching the minerals. Start taking high mineral diet, which is your greens, using your Celtic salt on your food, organically grown fruits and vegetables. Balance the hormones. And you can have strong bones the way God meant us to have strong bones.
Remember, bone health isn't just about popping supplements. It's about a smart mix of exercise, nutrition, and rest. Stay sharp, stay active, and make choices that keep you moving with confidence. If this video gave you new ideas, smash that subscribe button for more tips and tricks to keep your bones, and your whole self, in top shape.